And we'll go play with this one after.
GoPro?
Yeah. And we'll see. All right, we are live. Hello, good evening, everybody. Still waiting for a catchphrase. I thought I posted it, but then I looked and it said I didn't post it.
Yeah. That's kind of a while ago, too.
That was like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Ooh, that light's bright. Whew. Hey, Sandy. Happy Friday the 13th. Hey, Brenda. You heard that?
Yeah, it's creaking again.
Was that a creek? Something
Yeah.
like one Wahine. Going like, ooh. Hey, Jerry Lee, how's it?
You know when the tree keeps creaking,
Yeah.
that one? That's what I thought it was.
Mm.
Again.
That sounded like a, ooh. Ah, shucks. You know what we should do? We should go to that little thing over there. The rock.
Go down there?
That big boulder. I know I've been saying I was going to do that, and every time I say that, I forget.
But then you had what about the people that's supposed to be coming?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's a good point. Hey, Neil. Hey, Uilani. Cheryl, how's it? Noreen, how's it? How's it? Okay. So, yeah, we over here again at Judd, and let's see if I can show you guys. We came here last night with brought a guy to do a little bit of investigating, I guess you can call it. I don't know if we can call it investigating. We just kind of, it started off as investigating, and then we just kind of hung out and explored. And a new place opened up to us. It was really interesting. But amongst the strangeness at Judd, of course, I don't have it on this phone. Ugh, stupid. Oh, yeah, it's on my Samsung, which is currently streaming. Google Photos. Let's see if the Samsung uploaded it. Should have, but it did not. Dang it. So we had pictures of, I'll go down there real fast. And I show them the strangeness. I'll be right back in 1 minute. Happy holidays. What is with this? So yeah, we came here last night. Had Guy's son, Bryson, and two of his friends. One was from the Big Island. Oh, he was a lot of fun. Hey, Tanui, how's it? Aloha. We kept talking about ghosts and stuff, and then we started talking a little bit about the Big Island, and brother was just tripping. He's like, brah. He's like, what? And he was getting chicken skin with every story. He's like, nah, I heard about that stuff, but I never know it was real. But yeah, we went down to the right. We went very far down. I mean, as I said, it was weird. I've been there many times before, but the path just opened up to us. What used to be blocked off was now open. And so naturally we explored it. We found a nice little place, but I can't leave the trailhead for too long because I got some guests coming over tonight as well, yeah? Hi. I'll let you know, last night, not a single tree went creak. All night. So I was just following the boys around. Hey, Troy, how's it? And, yeah, we found it. Okay, well, somebody moved it. This was on that rock over there. So even tonight, this looks brand new. Just really, really strange. What the heck? Huh. It still looks fresh. Yesterday it looked fresh too. The shoes are still clean. Nobody touched it. Didn't rain at all. Look at that. Just, I don't know. Looks like a Gothic wedding or something. We ran the spirit box around here and the lights and all that, and we set it all up, and nothing happened. I wonder what the story behind this is. Probably just something random, but yeah, I wanted to show you guys that. Just kind of strange. It looked like somebody came down here, took some pictures by the waterfall, and just ran. Yeah. Hey Keith, how's it? They just like left. Hey Phoebe, how's it? Full moon, huh? Yeah, that's right. So I'm gonna admit something to you guys. Tonight, I was gonna try something. I don't know about an offering, Phoebe. Could be. I know I've come down here many a time and seen people and photographers and they just posing away over here and that kind of stuff. It's just kind of weird, yeah. Uh, One day I came down with my kids when they were little, and there was a nude photography session going on here. And I'm like, brah, you're not supposed to do that. You know, it's like, okay, whatever. You know, people more strange than ghosts. But I get up here, I go tell you guys what I was gonna do. Um, a little test. I was gonna try. Was speaking with Jubu earlier this week, and it got me thinking. Experimentations and stuff, right? So, um, we're talking about paranormal theories and how we can test it out, and you know, that kind of stuff. Troy, you telling me, brah? This was kind of nuts. This whole day was kind of crazy. There's the full moon right there. I wonder if I can. Yeah. There's the Hawaiian full moon. Doesn't look nearly as good. I'll try to take a picture of it later on my Samsung and blow it up and post it. But yeah. So yeah. Juba was talking about experimenting and that kind of stuff. And I was talking to Matt about it as well. The experimentation I wanted to do, yeah, right? Ross, I was like, I'm Hawaiian, brother. I don't run. I went Kamehameha. That was enough running for the rest of my life. Yeah, we don't run anymore. I have equipment and stuff, but we're not going to set them up unless they like us. But we get the blue orb coming, yeah? Yeah. There goes the blue orb. HPD. Troy, today, Schofield's still without electricity. Again. Bro, traffic was horrible today. I spent all day, almost all day, like 4, 5, 6 hours driving in traffic. Kaneohe to Waimanalo, Waimanalo to Waipahu. Just traffic. But yeah, so the experiment I was going to do was I was going to have like Matt walk me down, and we go set up down by the river in the pitch black, which tonight wouldn't have been a good night for that anyway because we get full moon. And then Matt would come back up here and cruise with whoever else is coming. I think Carolyn and Dingy are coming, yeah? Hey, Aussie, how's it? And they were going to hang out up here, watch the live, and I was going to go down there, and he was going to take all my flashlights and everything like that. And I was going to really get into it and try to make myself scared. Like scared, like really try to freak myself out, which is new because normally I'm trying to be brave, right? But this time I wanted to see how the area would change. I wanted to see how the the gadgets would interact if I were to just allow myself to get just very, very scary. Very, very scared. Not scary. Brenda says, hi, Matt, on Facebook.
Hello. How are you, Brenda?
I've never done anything like that before. Just psych myself out and completely just give in to fear and create it and all of that stuff. And yeah, the spirits told me, nope. Guy was telling a story down at the new area that we found, and I was using the dowsing rods, and yeah, I just kept getting no. We'll try them again. And the theory that came to me was this, because I know the last week we used the dowsing rods as well, right? And we were getting stuff, whereas none of the equipment seemed to have been going off. But you know, we did get some mist. Matt found it and posted it on the video on a comment, the timestamp. There was a few times where we actually had unexplained mists, right? That was kind of cool. But other than that, the equipment didn't really do much. Let me try to stick this one out. This one is easier to use. I think that that experiment would have been, to me, I'm fascinated to find out because it would definitely attract stuff. You change your energy and all that, and you change your energy at the site. That place is, I mean, it's gonna change what comes in, and that's kind of what I got with that. Is the spirits over here at Judd? They don't want that kind of stuff here, yeah. Because I would be attracting bad things that have that kind of energy. It's okay, we got the REM pod out. Well, how's it? Anything else? Reviewing surveillance video can sometimes reveal scary images. Black shadows still wandering around during the day. Oh, yeah. Um, so I'm sorry, I got distracted. Surprise, surprise. In my opinion, these things that go off of electric stuff, proximity, motion, the tools that we use on the ground in front of me, I got a K2, which is a... Okay. Can you make the light green? The K2 is a electromagnetic EMF detector, electromagnetic field detector. Interesting. I don't know if that was just it's still settling, or if it's not, could you make it go green for like 3 seconds and then stop? Thank you. But these are things that are more on our level, on our plane, on our 3D existence, right? More things that are physical and you can measure them and all of that kind of stuff. Science, right? And so I think that, hey, Carolyn, don't worry. We'll see you soon. In my opinion, these spirits, they take this kind of energy if they have this kind of energy if they are a lower frequency, a lower vibration, if they haven't crossed over yet, right? What was that? See, I pay attention to everything. I blinked and I saw a door right here, right at the trailhead. I saw a rectangular door, like a door frame without the door. Huh. That was weird. But yeah, so these things detect more of lower frequencies, lower entities, the ones that are still clinging on to this realm, the ones who haven't crossed over. At Judd, we have a lot of spirits here who have crossed over, and they're like angels. They're higher frequency. They died, they crossed over, they did their life review, and they came back over here, because this is where their heaven is. And so they're still here, they're still around, they still can interact with us every now and then, but it's like they like to hear the stories and all that as well. But they don't usually trip these kind of things over here. I'm not saying that they can't. I'm just saying that these things are more based on into the 3D, our dimension, which is why it's more of things that are closer to us, right? can trigger that kind of stuff, if that makes sense at all. But yeah, so using the dowsing rods, however, is using your own energy, right? Oh, thanks, Matt. Using your dowsing rods is using your own energy, your own vibration, which could be high or low, however you choose to do it, right? But I believe that they can use your energy more better to communicate with you. So I'm gonna go through the line of questions. First, I'm gonna do a control question. I'm gonna stand in front to the left. I got these things out. And so if you guys look, this thing is just, it flips, right? So I couldn't turn it. That's the whole idea of it. I can't turn it if I was trying. But yeah, so first we'll do the show me no. Okay. Show me yes. So open is yes and closed is no. So I got a light in my face right now. Can you point to Matt? Right. Matt, where are you?
Right there?
Oh, right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is pointing.
Yeah. The one right here.
Yeah. So the experiment that I wanted to do, when Guy was talking, he was telling stories last night, and I was just using this in my head, asking questions. Making, well, making myself scared and bringing that energy here. Can you reset, please? Would that be okay if I were to make myself scared and bring that kind of energy here? No. Okay, please reset. Yeah, you're fine. Is there anywhere on this island that I could be able to go and do that test to see if I could get the equipment to go off and all of that? Is it because it brings negative energy into a place that shouldn't be negative? Is it considered desecration, bringing that kind of energy into a place? Yes. Is there any pono way that I could get the equipment to go off? That I could experiment with the equipment? Is there any pono way in which I could do this? Yes. Is it okay that I use it over here? Thank you. Yep, someone's saying yes. No. Let me ask that question again. Is it alright with you, with the spirits around here, if I if I put up the equipment and I use them regularly? If I focus just on the equipment and try to get them to go off and try to get you guys to interact with it, is that okay? But you guys do like to hear stories, and while I tell the stories, you guys sometimes will come up and play with them. Hold on. If I tell stories, sometimes, will the equipment go off because of the stories? This is weird. It's not even like, it's barely, I don't know. It feels weird tonight.
Yeah.
Yes. Huh?
Definitely seems to be acting weird.
Can you show me where the ghosts are? Where are the spirits? Every time I've asked that question, it immediately spins, yeah? Where are the, can you point to where the spirits are? No. Yeah, thank you. Weird, huh? Huh? Pointing at you. Oh. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. How's it? Hey, Amalia's here. Happy Aloha Friday, Chuck. How's it? Annie, hi everybody. All right. Has there been any recent investigations in the UH Manoa Upper Campus? I'm curious what is on the third floor of Kaikendo Hall and in Hamilton Library. That would be an interesting thing to do, yeah. I do know, I don't know what building it's called, but it's the one on the bottom of the campus. Is that the one you're talking about? The one that's being renovated? Ben, how's it? So we, at my job, we had to go ahead and set up the alarm for the construction company as they were renovating it. I forget what building that is, but it's right by the road. I don't even know what road that is. The one between the parking structure and the university. Um, I found an ahu over there, right? There's an ahu right in the middle of the courtyard. And I really freaked out my coworker because I went over there and I left a little bit of a ho'okupu and an offering and did some prayers and stuff. And he was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm speaking to the ancestors, you know, letting them know what we're doing, so they can understand a little bit about what's going on and explaining to them that they're renovating and all of that." And yeah, Dole Street, thank you, yeah. And so my coworker, Filipino, yeah, he just kind of looked at me and it was like, "Oh," and then just walked away. Real superstitious kind, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's too strange tonight, man. Usually when I use these, I can channel stuff. You like try? Huh?
I'll see you like after.
Yeah, if you like try, they're right over here.
Yeah. If you like.
But usually when I use that, I can feel the energy better, yeah?
Uh-huh.
But like, the energy is different, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that is Kaikendo Hall, right? Yeah. Yeah, that is being renovated. You know, I did remember stories. I don't think I shared them. That's my Samoan stories this October. So I think I'll share some of those stories here as well. I gotta remember, my purpose is not to go ghost hunting, you know, not to look for evidence and proof and blah blah blah. Hey, Jacob and Jeanette. My purpose is to tell stories and to teach and blah 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 all of that. You know, it's fun. I will confess, you know, that I like when things happen. I don't really want to push the envelope too much though, you know. But I do enjoy when we have paranormal activity, like that video I put up with the whistle. That one was right next to me. That was right up ahead over there. Right over there. We're playing with the lights. And right like next to me I heard this whistle in my ear. Yeah, that kind of stuff is cool. Seeing figures walk or even mist, which we've been getting a lot of, yeah. In this
Last
whole
night.
yeah, last night we got a few. That kind of stuff is intriguing to me and it's interesting.
I wonder if I've seen they're going to do a procession. You know how we were trying to figure out when is it, full moon or dark
Yeah,
moon?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know if you want to
Oh,
share
and
that with
wait,
them.
because full moon is technically tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Full moon is tomorrow, so
Tomorrow
it
night.
could be the last day before it.
Yeah, and this could be the night, one of the nights that the night marches will march, right? I think it's right around the full moon time, like a day or two before or something. I don't know. I have to read there. A lot of
Four
people
days.
say different things, right?
4 days.
4 days before.
Yeah. So the 4 days before it. So I guess on those 4 days.
Oh, on those 4 days, which would today would fall under that too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we are going to have a procession over here, you can let us know. Turn on the red light 3 times on the little K2 on the not the K2, but the REM pod, and we'll go somewhere else because we don't like be here when we get drums. Yeah, but yeah, story time. Um, the Hawaiian ghosts are a lot more friendly, in my opinion, as I'm speaking about how the night marchers will, you know. But still, Hawaiian ghosts are a lot more. The word that comes to mind a lot of the time is porno. Now, don't get me wrong, there are those that are not very porno, but most of the time when you're dealing with the Hawaiian spirits, the ancestors, they know they are the ancestors and they know to behave porno. They know to behave good and to hold themselves accountable for their actions, kind of thing. Which is why in many of the cases I've had, you don't have many demonic things. You don't have scratches. You don't have harassment. You'll have a mad spirit in the house, maybe slamming the doors, slamming the, you know, slamming the, what's it called, in the kitchen, the cupboards. You know, you'll have a really angry guy looking at you, but that's it. You won't have anything scratching you. You won't have anything, like watching you take a shower, like a creep kind of thing. Yeah. Hey Raymond, how's it? Um, yeah. Other cultures are not quite so much. Other spirits, anyway. So over here, like, okay, so when I did the Oahu ghost tours, a few times I would go to calm down after the tour. I'll go to a bar, sometimes with Uncle Joe. We go to the one at Polly Lanes, or we go to one of the other bars down. What was it called? Tropics, I think, right next to Ward, right next to where Dave and Buster's is. And so we'd go there so often. The guy knew us already. Yeah, the owner, he knew us by name because we're the ghost guys. We come in with the shirt that says "Got Orbs" and Oahu Ghost Tours on the back, and um, he asked us to investigate his house once. This just came up. I was gonna tell this one, but this came up. Not his house, but the work in the bar upstairs, right? So he said the bar upstairs, people keep seeing a shadow running around, and it's freaking out the workers. And so he wanted to know if we could investigate that for him and check it out. So we're like, okay, sure, let's go. So me and Uncle Joe, the guy points to the stairs. We go up the stairs. The extra bar, I guess. I don't know what it was, but it was a bar, and they weren't using it. Never seen them use it. But it was all dark. All the lights were off, save for one of the Bud Light signs or something, right? Right as you get to the top of the stairs, right on your left, right above a mirror. That's what the sign was. It was a Bud Light sign, I think, and it had a mirror attached to it. And so what happened was I walked up past it, and as soon as I did, I saw a shadow run, opposite of the sign. And so I'm like, oh, I see what you mean. And so I stepped back and I walked forward again, and I saw the same shadow run. And I did that a couple times, and it just kept doing exactly the same thing. What it was my shadow was cast on the opposite wall by a light in the mirror, right? The mirror helped it too. It looked like this big dark shadow, and it was right on the corner of the room, and so it looked like it was moving faster than it actually was, but it was just an optical illusion, right? Nothing much on that. I wonder what the ancestors would think or say in response to that comment yesterday about Olelo being dead. Oh God, good Lord. I don't think the Olelo we speak is the same Olelo that they speak. Yeah, they speak a different Olelo Hawaii because we weren't Hawaiians pre-contact, right? We were Kanaka. We weren't. Oh, Hawaiians were from the island of Hawaii. On Oahu, they were Oahuans. On Maui, they were Mauians. They were all these different. I don't even think they called themselves that. I think it's just the term that we use to separate them. But yeah, because Hawaii won, right? The chief from Hawaii, we are now called Hawaiians. Anyway, so I go to the bar, the one up the street from my house, Como Mais, over by Times at now 7-Eleven. Stay over there because they won't close the bar. And just have a couple drinks, when Uncle Joe don't like drink, or when I'm not working with him. And then just go home like half a mile away. And so I'd hang out over there. And one night I met this guy. He was drinking already, and this Samoan guy, and he offered to share with me a story, and I'm like, sure. He was all kind of like, he kind of guarded first, but he wanted to know what my shirt was and what I did, and so we started talking about that, and he was already buzzing, and he just got kind of real serious and quiet and that kind of stuff, and he's like, yeah, I got a story to share with you if you want to hear it. I'm like, sure. Um, his story happened, I think, to him, and it was like 10 years plus ago, and he said in his what had happened was he's Samoan, but he lives Hawaii, right? And so all of a sudden he got like a headache, like this piercing headache on like the right side of his head on the temple, just right there, right above the ear, right in his temple. This sharp pain. Yeah. Hey Suzette, how's it? This sharp pain in his head, and he tried to take Tylenol, never worked. Ibuprofen, never worked. He ended up going doctors because it's been a few days and the pain, this sharp pain, still wouldn't go away. And so he went to the doctors. The doctors ran a bunch of tests, couldn't find out what was wrong. Couldn't find any reason for it. He decided to see a Hawaiian kahuna, a Hawaiian priest. And the priest looked at him and said, "Oh, yeah, you need to see a Samoan priest. You need to go back home and talk to one of your priests over there." And so he went back to Samoa, where his family's all from and all that. And he went back to Samoa. He did talked to a Samoan priest. Samoan priest looked at him. He's like, "Oh, okay, yeah. You need to go to your father's grave, and we need to dig him up." That sounds kind of extreme, you know what I mean? But that's just because of our values and that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? But so they went to the father's grave and they dug up the grave. And as they opened up the wooden casket, they found out that when the casket was nailed shut, it's just a regular wooden casket, and it was nailed shut with a hammer and nails. One of his body shifted, and one of the nails was poking through his father's head, the body of his father's head. And so, right in the same place where the guy had the headache. And so, they removed the nail, or they moved him, and so the nail was no longer in the skull, and the pain stopped and the pain went away. All of that, right? It's kind of foreign to me, because Hawaiian ghosts are so nice, I guess, right? How would you be held accountable for something like that? You know what I mean? If it was me, I wouldn't. I don't even know if it was a father that did that, but I wouldn't have my son undergo through a bunch of pain because of that. Maybe it wasn't his choice. Maybe it was something else. I don't know. Who's to say, right? But yeah, there was another one similar where they had to dig up another family member to find out that he was buried by a tree, and the root of the tree went all the way down and went over the stomach, and so the guy was getting stomach problems and couldn't digest food or anything like that, and so they had to remove the root, cut it off, and then he was fine after that. And that was like, I think, 20, 30, 40 years the person had passed, the family member. That's just wild to me. But yeah. Oh yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. Oh shit, sorry. I wasn't ready for that. Sorry. What you? What's that? No, no, no. Tell me. You see a shadow walking around? Yeah. By the little tree trunk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hmm. You know what's funny? I set up these things in my bubble. So I said the green light, right, for 3 seconds if the night marchers are coming. That was the red and the blue. I was gonna say I set up my equipment in my bubble too close to me. Maybe I'll try pop my bubble. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of a weird night. Was it going off again? Was it just going off again? I heard it going off again, but I didn't see it. Huh. I wonder if a bug could set it off. But there weren't any bugs there, though. Should I... Should I move the REM pod further away from me? Where Matt saw the shadow walking around. Alright. Dowsing rod say yes. Okay, I'll be right back. Huh? Okay, yeah, sure. Sure, thank you.
How close you want it to where I saw it?
Um, as far as you can, where I can still see the light going off. Where we can still see the light going off. Yeah. And we'll take this opportunity as well to do what I started doing last week, and then I got sidetracked and forgot. So,
K2 meter too?
nah, just the REM pod. I cannot see the K2 meter that far. So we'll go ahead and say a little prayer for brother Corey Kalailono. Yeah, he's still in the hospital and he's recovering. So we'll still say a little prayer for him. Yeah, because he's a good friend. He always comes out. Wait, what's up, bro? Okay. So yeah, yeah. So we'll go ahead and say a prayer for him. Um, I don't know. Try to set off the light. Oh. Okay. One more time. Okay, I can still see the light a little bit. Right over. That's Matt. Yeah, we can still see the light right there. I can't see much on YouTube, on the Facebook one. That's my finger. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, we'll go say a prayer for Brother Corey. Yeah. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord, we pray for our brother Corey Kalailono. We pray for a speedy recovery. Lord, we pray that you give him the strength, you give him the health, and you give him everything he needs to come back to us and to get better and to join us here once more. We pray for his speedy recovery. We pray for his loved ones, that you be there with them and comfort them and guide them to happiness and to peace of mind. Thank you for everything that you have given to us. Thank you for everything that you continue to give to us. Thank you for these lessons, Lord. Please let him come back to us. We need his laughter to help us through these dark times and the dark times to come. We thank you for listening. It's red, yeah? The red light's going off. In the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, amen. Hey, Mace, how's it? Hey, thank you for the stars, bro. Was the red light going off?
It's just a red top.
No, that's just the red top. Yeah. Thank you, and prayers and blessings for a speedy recovery. Yep. What happened to him? He went in the hospital, and Not doing too well, but he's not doing too bad either. They're hopeful. It's not my place to say much more. You know what I mean? Just that he does need prayers. So that's all. Did you want to share some stories, Matt? A story or two? Hey, brother Matt gets some stories, you know, but
You're doing good.
huh?
You're doing good so far.
Yeah, you want to share stories? You can share stories, bro. Well, whenever you're ready, let me know.
Yeah.
We can do one whole night.
In due time, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
We could have. Yeah, come on.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, you guys on the live? Oh, hey, Brenda. Yeah, thank you. Um, what do you got? You guys on the live? What do you guys think about doing experiments? Like, there's. Oh, hey, Janine, how's it? There's. I don't know. I like to do experiments. I like to test things out and try to establish a baseline. Try to establish something that's common, something that's dependable, and that's kind of how my brain works. Um, and also to see how these things that we have, these equipment and tools and EM pumps and blah blah blah, how those actually affect the area and the spirits, right? Because we don't want to no sound on Facebook. Uh, I have no mute button pushed. Yeah. How about now? Let me know. Never know unless you give it a go. Yeah, but I tried. I wanted to do the other one, the fear experiment here, and they were telling me no. It's a pretty clear no. I did I did a few stories here before where when you tell the stories, they come, and I think that kind of upset the guardian, right? Can you guys still hear me on Facebook or no? And I don't want to upset the spirits over here. I don't want to bring bad things over here. That night last year, I brought over something that spoke in Latin, something that was more like a succubus, right? That was really, really bad, and I could feel that energy over here, and it was terrifying. And then the guardian came and walked around, and oh, brah, that was just awesome. You could hear the guardian walking around. You could hear like a tree walking. It was so cool. But I don't like that. And then there was a time that friend of mine brought over a haunted doll, not purposely, and the guardian got really upset. Ah, I don't know what's wrong with my Facebook. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I tried to unmute it and then mute it. Enhance voice. I don't like Facebook. I like YouTube a lot better now. The camera is better. The everything is better on YouTube. But I'm gonna continue doing both because yeah. Um,
We jump off and restart.
huh?
We jump off and restart.
Nah, because then I gotta type everything in again and all that and yeah. Um, hey Tunui, what is Obake up to? I haven't seen him in a minute. Yeah, I haven't seen him either. He's up to his regular stuff, I guess. Yeah, we haven't spoken for a while. We've just been busy. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Sorry about uh, YouTube, Facebook, blah. Yeah, I'm gonna go off of Facebook now. Yeah. But yeah. We'll stop that one. There we go. Better. Uh. I gotta figure out what's going on. Okay. So we have one. We have YouTube on now, and that's it.
Hey, other niece.
Hey, Mace, how's it? Yeah, you're on YouTube now. Everybody went jump to YouTube. Right on. Hey, Kalena, how's it? Okay. We'll see. Yeah, I so like experimentations and stuff, I really, really wanted to do that, just to sit down in the pitch black and get scared, and to not run from it, and to not try and conquer it, but to stoke it. You know what I mean? To allow myself to really get scared. That's an emotion that I study, but not one that I've allowed myself to explore very much. Whenever fear comes up, the reflex is to conquer it, right? And so whenever I get scared, yeah, it's always a reflex to conquer it, but never a reflex to explore it. Yeah, I wonder if I could do it like that. I wonder if I could do like a put up a protection around me and still, you know what I mean, scare things without drawing things in. I wonder if my energy could trigger some of these paranormal equipment and devices, right? Because if you think about it, we are just people. We are just a spirit. We are a ghost in a physical body, right? So yeah, hey Brad, to catch you up, brother. Good to see you. To catch you up, I was gonna do a thing where I go down to the bottom over there and allow myself to get scared and see how the equipment behaves, and see how the area changes and behaves. Because I'll tell you this much: when I'm on the tour, or when I'm doing this, and somebody gets really really scared, it is palpable. You can feel it, even when it's pitch black and you can't see your hand in front of your face. You can still feel where the fear is coming from. You could tell how deep the fear is. Well, for me anyway, I can do that, and I'm able to tell if people are getting kind of nervous, or if someone's really starting to freak out. There was that one girl that was actually like at Judd Trail, not Judd Trail, Paradise Park. She got like catatonic. That's how scared she actually got. Right? You can feel that even in the pitch black without seeing it. I don't know. Anybody else can do that? I'm sure you guys can. Has anybody else had that happen to them? You can feel presences, and if someone's, you know how kind of like how you know if someone's standing right over there, kind of thing. Yeah, if someone's standing behind you, you know that kind of thing. As long as you do a prayer of protection around yourself, but you also don't want to antagonize the spirits, and you never know what you may be drawing in. You're right, exactly. Um, I'm very familiar with this area and the spirits here, and I'm very familiar with many ways to protect myself. I'm sure, not all the ways, and I'm sure there are things that could break my protection. I just haven't seen them yet. Um, that's why it's such an interesting idea to me to give over and let the fear come in, and let the fear take over, and have Matt up here to carry me out if it gets too much and I go catatonic.
The wheelbarrow, but if you
Okay, so step one, diet. Step two, get scared.
yeah, bro, you're like 3 feet taller than me.
Eh, fireman carry, bro. No. Or just slap me, throw some river water on me, wake
Thank
me
you,
up.
bro.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Happy Friday the 13th. Yeah, I feel very protected. I always feel very protected, and that's the reason why I did this. The only time I actually kind of pushed the envelope was at Bobby Mackey's, and that's when I told all of my guardians to wait outside. I wanted to experience the brunt of that place just by myself, without any guardians, without anybody, any spirits intervening. I wanted to experience the brunt of a demonically infested place, just me. And I was left with PTSD for 2 years. I was really messed up for about 2 years after that because of the things that came forward and happened. It's a very different type of cold. You'll feel the cold from the inside out when they're around. You're right. And it's funny because right before you typed that, this cold wind just blew through us. Hello, hello. At the Poly Lookout, I know what you mean. That, like, I could tell when something was walking through me because even though the Poly is cold, the back of my throat and the inside of my mouth got cold. while it was closed. And that's kind of how I knew that there was a spirit there. Yeah, we've had a lot of different experiences over here, and if you allow yourself to get scared, that's what happens, right? If you get scared, and I've watched it time and time and time again, that's when things start to happen. Is when you get scared and when you start to lose it. You end up like because I've had it happen too, and usually Paradise Park is the one. Walking by myself, um, walking by myself back to the car, I felt something creeping up on me, and I could feel something in my naao, above my stomach, below my sternum, right in that area, right over there, focused over there. Like a hand reached in and started doing like this kind of thing, and tried to pull out. I got scared, and as I got scared, I freaked out when that happened because that's what happens to a lot of people there. That was the first time it happened to me, and I freaked out, and I could feel myself starting to spin. I could feel the fear making me spin, and if I had let it continue, I would have ended up getting dizzy, throwing up, which people have done over there, or passing out altogether, right? And then upon waking, maybe I wasn't myself, and something else would jump in and take over. That kind of stuff. Yeah, and so I've experienced it. I've watched it happen. I've watched the steps. I've watched the process. When like or six cameras all get drained at the same time and the flashlights start to flicker, that's when my senses go into overdrive. I'm picking up every little thing, and I'm noticing who's scared, where the fear is, and trying to differentiate between where the entity is versus where the fear is, because the fear is coming from people, not the entity, right? But that energy over there is where the spirit's probably going to be, because it's going to be draining it out. If this, in fact, is a spirit that takes up time and space, or the three-dimensional being, which most of the time, in the form of a mist, they don't. But yeah, I have a lot of time to think about this. When you walk with confident and others confident, yep.
What about when your energy changes?
When your energy
When
changes.
you're calm and stuff like that, and then you get like a heightened state, or you get angry,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
things
yeah.
come up. Like, so it's not just fear, then, right?
No, not just fear. But I'm not going to get angry over here.
Well, yeah, no, but I
Yeah,
mean, just in general, right?
yeah, yeah.
That can also
Yeah, there was a.
start to manifest
Yeah.
things or whatnot. Yep.
Oh, there was a time I got angry at Makapu, the
Right.
baby Makapu. And I saw red. And it went from clear blue skies to storm clouds. Just. Maybe it was just by chance. You know. Who that? I don't know. Oh.
Well, even when we were at the turn
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah,
across
yeah.
the road,
Yeah. Yeah,
thought
yeah,
that the
yeah.
thing was walking or
Yeah.
whatever's inside the bushes.
Oh yeah, I was having fun. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
something right over there. Now I don't know if it was having fun, but
It wasn't scary or
it
anything, but
was
it was
pacing.
just kind of like
Yeah, I wasn't scared because it was over there,
right.
not over here. You know. But yeah, just to there's no real. So there's experiments that we can do with energy and electricity and all of that stuff, and but the energy that they use to manifest is more of a living energy, more of a spiritual energy, more of the kind of energy that we have. And any kind of tests that you can do are borderline unethical, right? And that's where the problem comes in. Wow, this is one hot spot out tonight. Oh, Friday the 13th, Morgan's Corner.
Yeah.
The...
I mean, the thing too.
Oh, you guys make noise, it's fine. Ah, we call dibs. Hey, Carolyn. Yeah, human battery, exactly, Brad. But yeah, all of the experimentations that can be done with trying to manifest and all of that and messing around with that, that's not really ethical, yeah. Because, like, so what I was told was, for example, the God of War, Kukaili Moku, right? Well, just that God of War, Kamehameha 1. The story I was told was that the human sacrifice, and for those of you who aren't from Hawaii, yeah, surprise, surprise, Hawaii's not all Mai Tais on the beach. The human sacrifice would be done like this: is that they would take you to the rock altar. I don't even remember the word right now. But the altar where they would sacrifice you, and then sometimes this is how it was done: is they would break every bone in your body overnight, and they'd leave you there, screaming in pain, screaming in agony, all the way to when the sun comes up. Then they would grab you. The priest would come and they would unbreak your bones. Maybe not breaking your bones, maybe popping everything out, and then they would put it back, fix you up, give you water, give you food, let you rest throughout the day. So you think get hope, yeah. Then nighttime comes, and then you go back onto the altar, and they re-break all of your bones again and again and again, and this thing would continue as long as you lived to be able to do it. This kind of pain and agony and suffering is what fed Kukai Limoku. Yeah, this is the kind of energy that he enjoyed, that he would feast off of. So yeah, but for example, that's kind of how the energy and all of that stuff would be able to feed spirits. Now, yeah, there's definitely no way anyone, gonna do that. But then you go to places like Hawaii State Hospital, the mental hospital, mental facilities where I've worked, and you have people that are suffering just horribly mentally. People that are hearing voices and they're walking around all day with people saying, "You should kill yourself. You shouldn't do this. They're hating. They hate you. You should kill that person. You're worthless. Nothing. Everything you do doesn't like. They're all laughing at you. You're such an idiot." These are the voices in their head all day, every day. And you can feel that kind of energy. It's either that energy or it's the complete absence, the drugged, walking zombie kind of energy from the psych medications, right? It was an interesting reaction I had. I would sit in the unit in the state hospital overnight, and I would try to read books and I'd try to write ideas down and theorize, and you know what I mean, just to kill time while I'm watching the person, making sure they're sleeping. Um, but I was not able to focus. Like, I'm sitting down there and I'm having these thoughts coming down, but when I go to write it down and to get that idea out of my head and turn it into an actual coherent thought while I'm writing it down, there was a disconnect. I was not able to do it. It's like my brain felt really, really fuzzy. And then when I would leave the hospital to go outside, sit in the car for my break or whatever, crystal clear. Then I go back in the hospital and my brain was fuzzy again, right? So it's that kind of energy that can affect things too, yeah? The human life force energy was strong food for the god of war, yeah. But that energy goes to him. How does one lay, but how does one lay eyes on his being to take his energy? You mean? I don't know. If you give him what he wants, he will grant you favor. And he will make you win battles, and he will make you powerful, and all of that kind of stuff. Um, at Bobby Mackey's, he protected me. He scared away the so-called demons over there. But I don't think he scared away the super demon. Yeah. It was before they all kind of combined, like Voltron, That's a story for another time, maybe next week. But yeah, this is just a strange place tonight. Oh, I have 3 drinks next to me. Thank you.
It's not diet. It's regular.
Oh, thank you.
Go for it.
And yes, we have Dingy and Carolyn that came over to join us. Hello, hello.
Yeah, we're the ones making all the noise.
No, no, no. All good. Don't even worry about it. We talk story and hang out and that kind of stuff, yeah? Am I in India? I am in Hawaii, HK. How's it? That's why my name is Hawaiian Hauntings. Yeah. I'm on Oahu, on the island of Hawaii. No, yeah. But I'm gonna go try the dowsing rods again. Yeah. They're making live action movie Voltron. Oh, that sounds badass. That sounds awesome. I forget this is YouTube. I cannot say certain words. So I used these things a little earlier, and they were very weird. They were giving me answers immediately last night.
What's that?
These things, the dowsing rods?
Oh yeah, I get it. I remember Jana, right?
Yeah.
About that.
So, like, I would ask a question about where are the spirits, and these things would just start spinning
Yeah.
every time I ask, except tonight.
Huh.
That's really good. Where are the spirits at tonight? Hey, we're normal again. All right. Thank you.
Oh wow.
Can you go faster? Okay, we got one above the other. All right, we're back. Oh, jeez.
That's kind of fast.
Yeah.
That's really fast.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Do you guys like the stories? Well, you know what? Let's find out about the weird thing down there. Somebody has like a bouquet and high heels down at the river.
Really?
It was there last night.
From a wedding, maybe?
It looks
Pictures?
like, and then they just left it.
Oh. Hmm.
So I'd like to ask the spirits if you can use these things, or the REM pod over there too. That's light. If you can use these to tell me about the flowers. It's like a white bouquet with black flowers in it. Kind of like a gothic wedding.
Oh really? Steam, steampunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. So, do the spirits know about the flower and the high heels down at the water? Yes. So yes, they do. Um, was it done? Yes. Was it left there yesterday? No. Was it left there on Wednesday? Huh?
Put more to your right. Go your left. Sorry, para keep to meter. I'm not in the screen.
Oh, I'm not in the screen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Back up a little bit. There you go. Right there. Good.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Sorry. um. So once again, do the spirits know about? Do you guys know that there's a bouquet of fake flowers and shoes down there? Yes. Were they left there on Wednesday? So they, so were they left there yesterday, Thursday? No. Did the person that leave it, the person, okay, the person who left it there, did she do so as an offering? Or did she get scared and run away, leaving all of that stuff there? Was she Hawaiian? Was she a tourist? Here's another strange question. Was she Wiccan or pagan? As a comparison, was she Christian, Catholic? So she knew about the spirits over here, and she wanted to do something nice with them. Is that it? No. Did she do that for herself? Did she do it for herself to make her feel better about herself? Are you guys okay with that? You want someone to go pick it up and throw it away? Okay. Last question. Is it causing pilikia? Is it causing any kind of trouble down there with some of the spirits? Okay, we'll grab it before we leave then tonight. Okay? No? You want me to take it with me when I leave tonight? Does it have a curse on it? If I leave it here, will she come back and pick it up? Oh, there you go. Yes. Very well. So you prefer I do nothing about it? Should I at least bring it up here where we're sitting to get it away from the waterfall? Okay, thank you.
Cool. Yeah. Was that the experiment?
Huh?
Was that the experiment?
No. I'll tell you about it after. Sponge. Energy. Well, good night, Brenda. Uh, try to catch up on this humidity. There we go. Okay, we're all caught up. So yeah, interesting. I guess this is my new favorite ghost hunting. Oh, you know what? I have something else I'd like to try real fast. If I know where it is. It's very similar to this. How is it that I have not used this thing for over 2 years, but I still knew exactly where it was? Actually, I don't think I've used this one ever. Pendulum.
Oh, yeah,
All right. I mean, I should clear these things, right? Hey, girls get hiccups too. How's it? Okay. So, direct me. I'm just going to stand on the meter. You guys can hear me okay? Excellent. So this is a pendulum, and the pendulum kind of works in the same kind of way. My energy focus is a little ball at the end. I hold on to the ball. So show me yes. Okay, up and down. Can you show me no? Side to side. Can you point to Carolyn? Yeah, right there. Can you point to Matt? It's moving up. Well, let me ask you a question. Where are the spirits? Hold on. Yo, you on speaker. What's up, brother?
This guy, yo, where you at?
I'm at Judd right now on the live.
Oh shit, you still on live?
Yeah. You're on the live too now.
Oh, how's it, HH fam? Really? Okay, yeah. I just saw that you're on live, and I was like, oh, Joe's live, and I'm in town, so I was like, yeah, I might
come
just
up Judd,
drive
bro.
through just to say hi.
Yeah,
And
come
then
on,
head
stop
on
by.
out.
I just said you had
Yeah, just drive by, see
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
up.
You can stop too when you drive by though, yeah? Say hi.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Just over here at my sister's boyfriend's house. Had to drop off something to them, so I was like, well, I'm in Kaimuki. I might as well pass by.
Okay, yeah, shoot, yeah, come on by, bro. We'll be here for a while.
All right, sounds cool.
I
I'll
do.
pass on by.
Okay,
All
bye.
right, shoot. Okay.
Can you see me all right? I'm looking on the messages over here. Couldn't
Yeah,
see
I
me.
moved it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Better. I figured just stand right here.
Yeah, you good.
So, we'll ask one more time now. My experiment, just to make sure, because I kind of stupid, I need repeating. You guys, would it be okay if I did my experiment here? Yeah, see, it's a strong no. Okay, I won't. Does that make you feel better? You just want me to tell stories. I understand. Um, and one more time for clarification. Oh, you listening? For clarification, the high heels and the flowers down at the river. You don't want us to touch them, do you? Will you leave them down there tonight? Do you want us to leave them down there tonight? Yes. All right. Thank you. See, that would be an example of using spiritual energy. You're using yourself as a focus. Well, you're using yourself as a battery, and the pendulum or the dowsing rods is the focus. Yeah. The REM pod went off twice, which is more than we usually get. Yeah. Once when we first put it up, and then once more when I was about to move it down there, it went off.
Yeah, but ever since we moved it,
Yeah.
hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
We've done anything.
Well, that's more than went off last week. The whole time it was up and we didn't get nothing. Yeah, it went off a couple times. But yeah, we're going to call it now, guys. It's been an hour, 15 minutes. Thank you guys for hanging out. Don't forget, like, follow, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff. And I promise I will post something. One thing I'm trying to do is find a catchphrase because I feel like I need a catchphrase. You know, see what you're doing for a catchphrase? Just every night I go live, I go do one stupid dad joke. Because I love those things. And that's how I'll start off my life. That'll be my catchphrase. Just a random dad joke. Cannot be too serious going Ghost Hunting, you know. But yeah, anyway, guys, let me turn it around and then aptly blind myself. And I can't even get the light. That's fine. I don't need the light. But thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys later. Try ask if it's the experiment or the specific structure you have in mind that's an issue. Thank you, Keith. A Ghostbusters joke. That's making me think. I'm going to go ahead and do some of that off camera and see what I can get. I asked a very general question. I could try to make it more specific, yeah? And find out and break it apart. Yeah, that's very good. Thank you, Keith. That's excellent. But yeah, anyway, guys, we'll see you guys again soon. Subscribe and hit the bell thing because I might go live on nights that are not Friday, but otherwise, yeah. So if you want to get a notification on your phone, do that on YouTube or Facebook, yeah. But yeah, I've been trying to get out more. And I do go out, I just don't go live. But yeah, take care, guys. I'll see you guys later. Happy holidays, and yeah, have a great weekend. Aloha.
Who knows?